Hello traders, Douglas here. No whiskey for me today. I'm recording this at noon on a Sunday, so I've got 10, 15 more minutes before I can feel good about drinking. Just kidding, but we've got some great, exciting news today. We've got the trader career path with Earn2Trade. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that I've always been a fan of Earn2Trade. I've been funded by them. I've been paid out by them. So I trust them, and this is who I recommend if you're going to try one of these trader evaluations, okay? And they've sort of been on the cutting edge of new offerings, and they've come out with this trader career path, and I want to tell you why this could be an excellent choice. But before I do that, first we have to go back to what are the basics of these trader evaluations. Okay, so the Gauntlet Mini is what I would have recommended in the past from Earn2Trade. It is what people are familiar with, whether you've tried a different company or whether you've been with Earn2Trade. They all kind of look like the Gauntlet Mini. Now in the Gauntlet Mini, you come down here and you've got your different evaluation sizes that you can choose. There's different prices for each of them. And then once you're in that evaluation, that's just what you're going for. You're trying to beat the evaluation, and then you get funded, and then you try to build up your account enough, and then you take out payouts and whatnot. Now, here's what's important, because this is what has been changed with the new career path. So we'll take a look at this $25,000 account, because that's where the career path starts. Let's go back to this screen. If you take a look at the profit goal, it's $17.50. Okay, that's the pass the evaluation. And then if you're funded, it's going to be the same thing. And then you've got the daily loss limit of $550. And then you've got this end of day drawdown at $1,500. Now that is a scaling drawdown. So let's say you did get to exactly your profit goal of $17.50. Okay, if you're funded now. Okay, so this is a funded account. That would mean that if you took your payout at $17.50, your end of day drawdown would have, your scaling drawdown would have moved up to 0. So if you took $17.50 out, that would have put your account at 0, thus closing your account. Or even if you left $100 or $200 in there, that's not really enough to trade with unless you're going to be trading real small on the micros or something like that. So basically, if you took a payout early like that, it's going to it's going to close your account. So the goal would be, well, I've made $17.50, but I don't want to close my account. So I really need to start making like $4,000 to $5,000, something like that. Take out gradual payouts from there, but leave enough money in the evaluation or the funded account to keep the funded account. Okay. And then you're kind of limited on how far up you can scale. You know, you can only scale up to 3 contracts total. So if you've built your account up over time and you're stuck on 3 contracts, that's kind of a problem. It limits your ability to keep on progressing. Okay, so now let's go to the trader career path. And this is a good time to mention that right now it is half price at $75. So it's a good time to try it out if you want to give this a shot. So here you go. The first thing you'll notice is the starting capital is the same, the $25,000 account, okay? Now, you don't really need to worry about this number. It's just kind of the size of the way things work. The real important numbers are the rules, right? Don't lose more than $550 in a day or you'll bust your account and lose it. Pay attention to what your trailing drawdown is. It's going to start at $1,500, so you wouldn't be able to lose more than $1,500 to begin with. But if you made $500 on the first day, your trailing drawdown is now at 1,000, right? So you couldn't go below 0 and then go negative 1,000. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But here's the big change, because right here, it all looks the same numbers on everything, except if we move down and pick out what are the withdrawal rules, that's not it. How to obtain the account? No, where is this? What happens once you get funded? Here we go. This is what happens when you don't prep enough before you start making your video, friends. Okay, so this is the big deal right here. So this is what has changed. If you do the $25,000 account and you pass the trial phase, you pass the initial challenge, then you get the option to get funded or go to live sim. Now this is still exactly the same as before on the Gauntlet Mini. Just right here, a word of advice, I would go ahead and just pick the live sim account. It's less paperwork. It's faster to get your account. It is live simulated, which means you're still placing simulated trades, but they pay you out like it's live. So why bother going to the full live account where you're making live trades, but it just takes longer, it takes more paperwork, and you get paid the same either way. Okay, so that's just my personal opinion there, that you should just pick the live sim account to begin with, because you're going to get paid like it's real money anyway. Okay, so now this is still all the same as the Gauntlet Mini, except now once you've passed this, if you get to your $1,750 goal, and here's the big news, you can now withdraw all of that, the $1,750, and you won't lose your account. They'll bump you up to the $50,000 account. Okay, so you get to progress to larger and larger accounts and more responsibilities as it comes to trading contracts and to drawdowns and to money and whatnot. Okay, so after, regardless if you pick the live sim or the live in the $25,000 account, once you pass that, you can take your full payout. Keep the account, they'll bump you up to $50,000, and now you have to follow the $50,000 rules. Okay, so it's got a bigger drawdown, and the trailing drawdown starts at $2,000 this time. The daily loss limit is now at $1,100, and your profit goal, I believe, is $3,000. Okay, and then they take 20%. All right, so you're not going to get the full $1,750 or the full $3,000 because you have to split it 80-20 with them. So they take 20%, but again, if you hit your $3,000 goal, you can withdraw all of it. All right. Now subtract that 20%, but you can withdraw all that that you've made, and then they don't close your account again. Now they've bumped you up to the $100,000 account, and so on up to the $200,000 account, where you've got a $4,400 daily loss limit. Okay. And you can hit your profit of $9,600 or $12,000 actually. Now, if you make it to this level, if you've progressed this far and you've taken your payouts along the way, kind of like giving yourself paychecks as you move up. Now, this is the one that you probably just want to build up your account and gradually pay yourself out pieces. Okay, because there's nowhere to progress after this one. But that is, I think, very big news. I think this is the best offer of any evaluation company out there. And another great thing about Earn2Trade, they always have discounts. So right now, this is normally a $150 account. You can get it for $75. That's pretty cheap. Okay, so $75, and then you get to trade with, you know, it's simulated, of course, but you get to trade with basically $1,500 of potential loss. So if you put that money, imagine that you open yourself up a real account. You would have to put in, you'd probably need to put in like $5,000 just to have a real account moving to meet margins and all that kind of stuff, if you're not trading the minis. And then if you lost $1,500, you really lost $1,500, okay? Or if you went nuts, you could lose all $5,000. So this way, if you trade bad, you know, if you have a bad day, if you have a bad week, if your system just isn't hashed out or whatever it is, the max you can really lose is that $75. Or there is the monthly fee if you keep going, you know, because you have to trade for 15 days, but you don't have to do it within 15 days. So if you take 60 days to do it, you would have to pay the monthly fee. The first month is the $75. After that, it's $150 per month, but still a lot less than losing $1,500. So I just think this is a great way for new traders to learn discipline, to learn how to follow rules, to have real consequences, but with very, very limited capital risk. Okay, that's the key. Very limited capital risk. All right, treat it like it is real money. Treat it like you really are going to lose $1,500 if you don't follow the rules. Okay, that's the best way to do it. And now for me, what am I going to do? I'm going to fully jump into this trader career path and give it a shot. Earn2Trade asked me to do so and say, hey, try this out. And so in the past, you guys know I love Bookmap. I'm a big Bookmap fan, and I passed the evaluations in the past and got paid using my system on that. But I'm going to use for fun and to learn, and I'm always looking for more of an edge and all that kind of thing. I've made a few videos about AlgoBox. And so I'm going to try to pass this evaluation completely with just AlgoBox. Okay, I'm going to try that just for fun. I'm still going to trade Bookmap and my account, but when I'm doing this career path, I'm going to stick with AlgoBox. I'm a novice at AlgoBox, so I don't know if I'm going to pass. I'm in the learning phase of AlgoBox. I'm trying to get better with it, so don't judge me or AlgoBox too harshly on my results on that. But I just think it'll be fun to do, something new to do. And I'll put a link to in the bottom of the video for two things. One, it'll get you a free subscription to AlgoBox for a free trial. If you want to try that and play around with it for a few weeks, they'll give you the whole system for free for a few weeks. Or if you want to jump into this trader career path, just use my link down there as a thank you for the information I provide you guys. That's it, boys. Have a great day. Peace out.